clicked stream. I'm just waiting for it to ping up on YouTube. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport and another edition of Let's Talk Soccer. I'm Joe Stanley, and again I'm joined by the magnificent Luke Tanner, who's joining for, is it the 4th or 5th week in a row, and making his Let's Talk Soccer debut is that man from Chester, the coach, Adam Davies. Welcome, fellas, to the show.
Pleasure.
I'm going to start off by talking about, Wrexham. Wrexham, and the fact that they're off to Wembley. But, first of all, I've got to take a moment.
Where?
To
Wembley, mate. It's Wembley. I don't think you've been there for a while, have you?
But first of all, I've got to take a moment, and I've got an issue, an apology. And I've got to apologise to Rob and Ryan. Rob McCallany and Ryan Reynolds, because I thought when they took over at Wrexham, I thought this was just a publicity stunt and a bit of a dodgy prank gone wrong, maybe. But they've come in at Wrexham and they've changed the infrastructure of the club. They've taken it dead seriously. They've actually turned up to games, which I didn't think they would bother doing. They've put the money in financially onto the pitch, got themselves a winning team, got the club to Wembley. They're looking at they shut the training ground out, so they're going to use Colliers Park long term by the looks of things, and they're looking to rebuild that Cop End at Wrexham that's been promised to the Wrexham fans for 10-15 years now, and hasn't been done. But they've come in and they've already looking at trying to get that sorted. So I think I need to apologise to Rob and Ryan, because I didn't think they were going to take this seriously. I thought they were just going to buy the club, chuck a little bit of money at it, get bored, walk out the club after 5 minutes. But they've owned the club for a year and they've actually put in quite a bit of investment, even appearing on the adverts as well, which is quite funny. That 1-for-1 password when he screams in Mullins' face, absolute laugh.
That's great. That's great.
Lads, what do you think of the rise at Wrexham? Are Wrexham on the way back under Rob and Ryan?
Potentially. I have to issue an apology as well to them, because just like you, I thought, hello a bit. This is a bit of a publicity stunt. Lockdowns really messed with people's heads, haven't they? But no, it's worked wonders. I was actually at the game when Rob and Ryan actually went to the first game. I was there. The only time I've managed to go this season. Electric atmosphere. Like, the fans are really bought into Rob and Ryan, and I think they've seen it on the pitch. But my reservations, I guess I still have reservations. What happens if they're still in the league 2 years later? Are they going to get bored? Are they going to sell up and leave? I guess if that's like the only shred of doubt, it's if they haven't progressed, are they going to get fed up, and are they going to go, it's not been worth the money, is it? And then they're going to potentially, they could leave. But I think they're really strong to go up this year. I just think the momentum is with them, just being around Wrexham near a match day. Everyone believes that they can get out of this league, and and plus a trip to Wembley as well, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, I was one of the ones who was also a bit sceptical, a little bit. But I think now they're obviously coming up towards the end of the season. I mean, they're still not going to be in that playoff stage, so they're probably going to have 2 trips to the Wembley, obviously, and probably go up that way. Usually the ones who go up via Wembley have the better momentum going up.
Who won the league last year in the National League?
Was
it Sutton?
Yeah, I think it was Sutton.
Yes.
Are they safe in League
Two? They're safe, but they're not as high as. No, it was. Actually, could have been Hartlepool. Yeah, could have been Hartlepool in the league.
Yeah, I'll have a look now. Who's in the league?
Yeah, have a look now. Just double check for me. Double check. And so usually the ones,
11th and 12th.
Yeah, usually the ones who obviously come up seconds have better momentum than This is typical in the National League anyway, and they usually go up straight up. So hopefully that will. I mean, I shouldn't say this. I'm a Chester fan, but if they do it right and they could go up and they buy and get a new football director, they need to get a brand new football director to go into the league. If they do that right and get a new director of football to get better players, and that's how they do it. And do it properly. If they don't do it properly, then they'll go straight back down.
Yeah, agreed. It's all about behind the scenes.
It's all about behind the scenes now. So it's how they work it. If they didn't work it right, they'll go back down. Whether they want to do it and they want to go back down to get the money and then go back up again.
Going back down.
What is Ryan Reynolds and Nationality's intentions? Is it to make the money and go back down? Or is it to carry on going up?
Well, said like they wanted to get to. I think one of the guys that they brought in said that they want to get to the Championship, but
if
then
that's,
they need
if that's
extra
the case,
investment.
They need extra investment and they need better behind
to get to the Premier League. But so far, like with the people that they brought in, sporting wise, are a different level compared to what is already in the league. Like they've got the former Liverpool guy helping out as well.
Peter Moore.
Yeah, and then they've got is it Fleur Robinson?
From Burton.
From Burton. So
I mean, you've got to get better ones than that in, obviously, because there's better ones around. You've got to get the best of the best.
Money talks. That hard-earned money.
You do have to. You got to use that money. If you got the money, you got to use it. I
bet you were quite excited when Hugh Jackman went, "Yeah, I might buy Chester instead." I bet you're thinking, "Yeah, we're getting our." Well,
I was, but yeah, obviously Chester don't. The fans are. Well, obviously, I'm a fan who wants money in the investment, but most of the fans don't want it, which is a shame to see. But yeah,
stupid, really.
But for me, it's good for Wrexham. I wish him the best of luck. It's nice to see a club going up and onwards, and obviously it gets the nasty atmospheres away from. I don't like the nasty atmospheres with Chester and Wrexham. It's
the whole experience.
It sours the experience of the National League. So obviously, if that gets out the way with, then fair enough. So yeah.
There's certain clubs
that
belong in the Football League. Wrexham's one of them. Obviously, a historic club. They played in the Cup Winners' Cup in the 50s, 60s. And Chester's another one. League went and knocked out Leeds in the League Cup in 64, but I might be wrong on the year.
Later than that, when Leeds were at the height of their power, they knocked them out. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got those two, and as obviously locals, we want those two back, where they belong. But there's certain clubs that belong, in the football. You got the likes of Yeovil as well, and Notts County that are in non-league football at the moment. That should really be in the Football League.
Looks like non-league are going to get another big club.
And Stockport,
going down.
Which club's that? Sorry, Luke.
Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe.
Are going to be getting relegated as well from League Two, so that'll be another big club.
South End as well. That's another one that's down there.
Yeah, that division, the National League, the myth that is. It's easy to get back out of it, but no. Clubs have been there for years. Like just ask Wrexham, they've been there for nearly 15 years. So for them to get out potentially this year is going to be massive. If they don't go up this year, I do expect them to go up next year. I just think the money, the backing, is just going to be enough to get Wrexham out.
They've got to spend the right amount, because if they overspend during
time, need new goalkeeper. That's a must.
It's all about saying we need this, we need that, we need the other. But like with Chester, when we were going up, we were overspending. We overspent, and when we went into the National League, we got all these aging players who were really phenomenal wages, 1,500 per week, and you just couldn't afford it. So we ended up in debt. We ended up on the verge of going down. It's only Hereford going down because they went bust. Saved us.
But looking
So,
back, sorry, Adam, continue.
Got to be careful with these sort of things.
100%.
But looking back at Wrexham and road in the National League, obviously the second at the moment was 71 points behind Stockport, who were top with 79 after 35 games played. So it's still on the cards going up. But looking back at Wembley, they're going to go to Wembley on the 22nd of May for the FA Trophy final. They beat Stockport 2-0 with 2 goals in the last 4 minutes, 90th and 94th minute. Paul Mullin, that man again.
Gravy.
And they'll play Bromley, who come from behind to beat York in the other semi-final. Can Wrexham realistically win this trophy? I tell you what, if they do, it's going to look good on that Netflix documentary.
Is it definitely Netflix it's going to be on?
I think it is definitely Netflix, yes.
Yeah, that's Netflix documentaries for football clubs are different.
That's me cancelling Netflix then.
Yeah, Netflix documentaries for football clubs are so much better than Amazon, because Amazon give the clubs far too much editing time, where Netflix are saying you're not touching the footage. We are going to sort through it, not you. So this is going to be excellent. And it's just a shame that I'm in London the week before. Not the same weekend as Wrexham. So that's a shame.
What are you up to in London, mate?
I'm going to be watching Bellator MMA London.
Oh, nice.
Michael Venom Page for the welterweight belt. And I'll be vlogging that trip. So make sure to keep an eye out for that.
Lovely little plug there, Luke. Lovely little plug. So, realistically, Wrexham, going to win the trophy or are they not?
Yeah. Win the trophy.
You know what? It's difficult. No. Just because I said they would when it was against North Ferriby. And what happened there?
Go on, say what you want to. Come on, say it. Come on, say it. Just say they're going to lose, Adam. It's all right.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, it's a safe space. But Going's not lurking in the comments, so we're good.
You know what? Because of what happened last time when I said that they would win, they will win. Because what happened last time with North Ferriby. That's what I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying.
So, Wrexham to win the cup, Wrexham to potentially be promoted. Rob and Ryan, you're doing a great job. And, if you want to come on to Let's Talk Sport, it's a bit of a long shot, but you want to come on Let's Talk Sport and do a little interview, a little chat, we'll have you on, definitely. Anytime, day or night, just let us know. Definitely have that. Moving on from Wrexham and going a bit Dutch now, and Eredivisie. And we're gonna.
Are we?
And we're gonna have a look ahead to the Eredivisie this weekend. Ajax are currently top of the table with 69 points after 28 games played, ahead of PSV, who have 65 points. Feyenoord are in third with 58. AZ Alkmaar are fourth with 55 points, and then 20 have 55 points as well. So it's just the goal difference separating Alkmaar on 20 and Vitesse Arnhem are 6th place. So looking at this, it's going to be an interesting battle. People already think the title race is over, but with 4 points in it, Luke, surely you can't say the title race is over.
Nah, title race isn't over. And I know we're going to touch on it in a bit, but the rumours of Erik ten Hag is getting leaked. It's going to be the worst kept secret in football. Maybe that might play a little bit of might have a negative effect in the dressing room. It's come out that Merzraoui and Ryan Gravenberch, their deals to Bayern Munich are practically wrapped up. So that Ajax team is already getting picked off. You wouldn't be surprised if there's other clubs coming in for your likes of Anthony. Anthony, the centre backs, centre mids, like that team's getting ripped apart. And I just don't know whether or not this news about Ten Hag going to United is just going to see them drop the ball and just let PSV just sneak through the back door to take the title off them.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting one. You're looking at the fixtures this weekend. I'll go through the full list of fixtures and then we'll pick a couple to look at. The likes of Ajax and PSV. So Go Ahead Eagles are playing Willem 2 today at 7 o'clock. So as we are recording this live on the Friday, it will be at 7 o'clock. Then on Saturday at 5:45, it's Utrecht versus Fortuna Sittard. Then Ajax versus Sparta Rotterdam at 7 o'clock on the Saturday. NEC play 20 at 8 o'clock on the Saturday. Heerenveen play Groningen on the Sunday at 11:15 in the morning. Then Vitesse Cambuur is at 1:30 on the Sunday. These are all UK times, by the way. PSV versus RKC Valvik on 1:30 again on the Sunday. With Heracles Feyenoord, at 3:45, and completing the action of the Eredivisie is PEC Zwolle versus AZ Alkmaar at 7 o'clock on the Sunday. So yeah, the first big fixture really, Ajax versus Sparta Rotterdam. If we have a look at this one,
Ajax win.
What are we thinking of this one, lads? I think we pretty much know what we're thinking, but Sparta Rotterdam are 16th in the table.
Yeah, Ajax win. Yeah. Anthony's just going to add an extra 5 million on the price tag. That's what he's going to do.
What do you reckon, Luke? Not Luke, sorry, Adam.
Looking at the last 6 games, and you've got to go off what the last 6 games are telling you. Ajax has to be.
Yeah, definitely Ajax.
Yeah, definite. This is definite. They've only lost 1 in the last 6. And Spartak's only won 2 in the last 6. Losing 2 and drawing 2. So that just confirms it.
Yeah, that's pretty nailed on. NEC versus 20. I think that's a 20 win there myself as well. Don't know about you guys, but I think
I don't know much about Dutch football.
Which one? Sorry.
SC 20 for NEC. I'm going for a 20 win on that one.
Yeah, probably just about, yeah.
And we've got PSV in second, obviously. In the last 5, they've won 4 and they've drawn 1. So they're up against RKC Valvik, who have, in the last 5, lost 2, drawn 2 and won 1, sitting 14th in the table with 28 points. PSV, do you think it's going to be as you were again at the end of this weekend?
Yeah,
yeah. You might have a surprise result because obviously you got to have like one's got to lose at the top 2, and obviously PSV has started the draw, in the last match, so you might see a loss maybe. You never know if we're lucky. might see a change of things going around, but nah, I doubt it. So, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on from those matches and let's talk about the big story that Luke touched on before. Erik ten Hag very close to a move to become Manchester United manager next season. We've got a poll running on the video today. Is Erik ten Hag the right appointment for Manchester United? They had a 4-man shortlist. It was Ten Hag, Pochettino, Julian Lopetegui and Luis Enrique. Now, Luis Enrique is in charge at Spain, so I don't really think he was going to leave them with the World Cup on the horizon. But On the poll so far, 83% say no, Ten Hag is not the right appointment, and 17% say yes, he's the right
I
appointment.
voted on that poll as well. And I said no.
I said no as well.
Yeah.
We've rigged the poll. No, we haven't really rigged the poll.
No, we rigged the poll.
But yeah, I bet Ten Hag got a good record at Ajax, good CV. But really, is he what Manchester United need? Because they just keep on chopping and changing managers all the time. If they appoint him, they've got to stick with him, right?
Yeah,
100%.
But for me, it's got to change. Got to come from above him.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Like, this looks good on paper, but it just doesn't make sense because it's been obvious for a while. United's dream was Poch. Like, that's the one the board wanted, and now like they've missed each other like two boats in the middle of the night. They've always missed each other, and this is the opportunity for them. And the fact, like, you're getting all the ex-players. Like, if you're a United fan, don't listen to Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, Wayne Rooney when they talk about Poch. The players want Poch. Rumours say the players want Poch. That says all you need to know. Don't go for him because the players are just going to see him as another guy we can just walk over, get our own way. Did the same with Ollie. Did the same with Mourinho. Did the same to LVG. Seka didn't like something. We turn around and tell the Glazers, "Oh, please get rid of him, please. He's threatening like my my lifestyle and my super inflated contract that you've just given me." But yeah, again, Ten Hag's got a massive job because I called it at the beginning of the season. United aren't challenging for the league this year because even though they signed the quality, the spine of the team wasn't there. It's just not there. And like, he's got a lot of work to do. Obviously, I'll do a video with Jamie Davies and we'll go through the squad depth, who needs to go, who needs to stay, who they need to bring in, because you're looking at that spine, you probably keep Rafa Varane, Bruno because he signed a new deal, Jadon Sancho because you can't exactly get rid of him. And then when you're looking, maybe Fred because he might do well under Ten Hag. Fred.
Who?
The high pressing game. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not actually swimming with options. Apart from that, you're looking at the other players and thinking, De Gea will stay, but like, he's on the decline. He's not a Ten Hag keeper. Likes to play out with the ball at the back. Delot looks aesthetically pleasing on the eye, but is just as useless as Wan-Bissaka. Maguire's Maguire. I do feel sorry for him, but I don't at the same time. You've got
Harry Maguire. Sorry, Luke. Is that Simpsons meme where where they're all looking in at Homer Simpson? They go, "Oh wait, let's see if he's going to do something stupid again." That's Harry Maguire.
yeah. Like Luke Shaw. Like Luke Shaw. When people in our group chat were saying, "Remember, Joe, Luke Shaw better than Andy Robertson because he had a good couple of months last season. He had a good couple of months. He's now out injured again." Was not out injured, he's getting his metal pins removed from the leg he broke 7 years ago. But like, you look at the midfield, McTominay's not good enough. Like, let's get this done. McTominay is bang average. Never. When people say, "Oh, Jordan Henderson was pretty crap," and then Klopp came in, McTominay's crap. Shit. Can we just say he's bang average? He's a bang average holder. He doesn't even play midfield for Scotland. Plays at centre back for Scotland. He's crap. But he's and then apart from that, Rashford saying he wants to go, which means he's not up for the fight. It's not what United need. But yet again,
does that mean Manchester United are going to be bringing in Eriksen? Because that's a rumour going around, isn't it?
What, Christian Eriksen?
Yeah, he's an absolute baller.
A baller, but he's not what they need. They need a controller in like they need a proper number 6, not another number 10.
Yeah. It says on Sky Sports that former club Tottenham and top flight rivals Manchester United and Newcastle are among those reported to be interested in tempting him away from West London.
Tottenham actually need him. Like, Tottenham haven't replaced him since he left. So, and plus Conte loves him as well. So it wouldn't be surprised if he's there. But yeah, that United squad needs major surgery, and I don't think he's going to get the time. I don't think he's going to get the time. United's a toxic place. The fan base is toxic. They all hate the board. Like Ralph was brought in to fix things up, but he's not going to be director of football. You got Darren Fletcher and John Murtough. Like they've not really done much since they come in, and like you should be listening to Ralph. Like I know we've said it in the group chat. He's not really done well since he's came in, but like that's not his fault. This club's a rotten mess, and he's gone and saying we need this, this, and this, and then you'll be fine. And the club have gone, yeah, cheers. And right then, shall we start giving out contracts, even though we haven't signed a new manager yet? We don't know whether or not the new manager actually wants these players. So I hope Eric Ten Hag loves Bruno Fernandes because he is stuck with him. He is stuck with him. So before you hand out any more contracts, let's see if Ten Hag actually likes any of these players, because he might just go, "You're gone, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone." But it's going to be a long road for United, and they'll be battling top 4, top 6 next season. They're getting nowhere near the title next year, so it's going to be a long one.
I don't think they'll be near the title for the next 2 to 3 years. I think they need a whole new,
exactly, Adam,
brand new people in charge. They need to sell the club, get rid of the people at the top, get a whole new load of people.
If I'm the Glazers, I go to John W. Henry saying, "How the hell have you made this club like successful? You're still making money, and you're not taking money out of the club." Because let's be honest, like if the Glazers didn't make money out of the club, United would be like still well they still do compete with City in terms of wages, money spent. Like United have spent the most since Fergie left, which shows the money's there. The money's there, but the infrastructure is not right. The stadium's falling apart. Other clubs have got better training facilities than United. Like Leicester have got a better training facility. Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Arsenal.
I mean, Man City's got one of the best in the world. They have one for every single one in the Premier League.
Don't talk about City. They're getting investigated because they're little cheats. Manchester City,
little cheats.
They're cheats. They're cheats. Like, have you seen the stuff that's come out about them?
Yes.
Like they are reopening stuff. I hope they get a points deduction. Like that is scandalous.
Oh yeah, well you would, wouldn't you, being the Liverpool fan?
Disgraceful. It's just sports washing.
It is. The same's going to happen at Newcastle.
City will trap the millions and get the meme off the lawyers coming out of the building, and they'll be fine. But it's wrong. Like it's wrong.
Yeah, back to Manchester United. It's wrong what's happening at City.
Wrong.
I agree. And the same thing's going to happen at Newcastle because it's happened at PSG, it's happened at City, it's going to happen at Newcastle as well with the sports washing. But back to Manchester United, yeah, they do need a whole revamp from the club down. I said it a few years ago when we used to do the radio show at Callan FM. I said the club's been a mess from board level down. The ownership is wrong. Then they appoint Ed Woodward. He's going, but the new guy that's coming in is pretty much just going to be the same. He's going to be Ed Woodward 2.0. So he's going to be the same situation. They've brought in Ranić now as director of football.
But even the director of football, Joe, he's a consultant. He's going to get...
Yeah.
He's literally going to be working like 6 days a month.
But the thing is, like they wanted Pochettino, but Pochettino's always said he will work at a football club where he's in charge of transfers. He doesn't want someone doing it for him. And that's one of the things that hasn't really worked out with him at PSG because him and Leonardo don't agree on the things. That's why Tuchel left PSG, because him and Leonardo were at each other's throats last year. And so Pochettino's not going to go in at Manchester United and have someone else, do the job for him. And Ten Hag gets on well with Ranić. Yes, they're good friends outside of the game as well as inside the game. But really,
it's the game.
It should be the manager that's making the transfer decisions. He's the one that's got to pick the players. He's got to pick the 11 and put them out on that pitch and pick the tactics. And if he's not allowed to pick the players, then what's the point in the first place? They might as well just leave Ranić in the dugout because it's pointless. And
it's like having Stephen Vaughan at Chester City, and when he was there, it's like, oh, he's got to play my son at that right back, but he's shocking. Oh, he's got to play him, otherwise he's sacked.
Yeah,
it's like
100%, 100%. Like United's a mess, and it's fun. Like until Everton came along this season, like Everton have taken their trophy of the worst run club in England. Because when you spend that much money, you should be getting results, but you're not getting results. Like finishing second was probably the worst thing that ever happened to Ollie, because the pressure just went up. The pressure went up, and he cracked. And I think the pressure is going to get too much for Ten Hag, and I think he'll be out the door within 2 years. Ten Hag, like he'll get hounded out. Fans will say he's overrated. He's not got any tactics, no philosophy. Because guess what? The players are going to throw him under the bus, especially the players that have got long deals and don't want to be here and earning a big paycheck. They're going to go, why are we listening to him?
Yeah.
Let's get another guy in that we like.
When you think about it, they threw Moisey under the bus. They threw LVG under the bus. They threw Mourinho under the bus. They've thrown Ollie under the bus. I'm going to sound like Roy Keane here. And they've thrown all those managers
How
under
many
the bus.
buses have they got?
Well,
Have they got any left?
it's the same bus. They just keep sending it out for an MOT service.
Right.
But yeah, they've thrown all those managers under the bus. And then the same group of players remain, and then they chuck another addition. Re-signing Paul Pogba was a stupid decision. £89 million for a player that you let go for free all those years ago. Ibrahimovic on a free was a bit of genius until he screwed his knee ligament up. But then he's come back after a year off with his knee problems, because United decided to get rid of him with that. Went to the MLS, got his fitness back up, stat padded in the MLS, come back to Europe, and he's doing all right at Milan. So you can't really argue there. And some of the transfer decisions at Manchester United are just.
But you've got to realise as well, like I know you're saying that he's doing all right at Milan, but Italian football is different to the Premier League.
Yeah, true.
They are two different. It's like, would he have got to score as many goals in the Premier League as he would have in the Italian league? Nah, not a chance.
Hey, long may this mess continue, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Long may this continue. Because they're going to go on a Liverpool style, like, not going to win the league for ages. And I know Liverpool, like me and Joe, we got bantered for how Liverpool not winning. Like, Liverpool not winning a league for 30 years. It's nearly a decade next year that United haven't had their hands on the goal. Just ask Arsenal, they've been nearly 20 years without the title. Like, if United don't buck up, they're going to be 20 years, 30 years without a league title.
Mm. I mean, I think Arsenal will end up winning a title soon. I think they've got. I think they're getting. No. Have you seen their youth squad?
Oh, who gives a rats about the youth squad? You seen the big squad? The
youth is where you got to look at as well.
Yeah, Adam, you were so good. And then you mentioned Arsenal winning a title. Arsenal are a mess. Mikel Arteta, the Mikel fraud.
Jamie Davies is
in
in the comments.
You'll see.
Jamie Davies is in the comments. Hello, Jamie. Hello, my friend.
Yes, J-Dog. He says, and I said on this channel the day after Mourinho was sacked that the squad is the problem, and it still is. That's what he says. So he echoes our sentiments.
The squad are part of the problem. But Jamie, who's employed the squad? Who's bought the players? Who's given them fresh new deals? It goes to Woodward, the Glazers. And if someone said to the Glazers, you can spend less money to make more money. The second you get that into their heads, things will change. But they're thinking spending will equal more money, but less is more. But yeah, I'm sure we'll do a video about the squad, Jamie, about players to leave and go for Ten Hag. It'd be so funny if they swerve last minute and it's Pochettino. That would be hilarious.
The other choices didn't make sense on the list, to be honest. Poch and Ten Hag, you get the two names, and stuff. Yeah, but I liked Enrique at Barcelona, and I think he's a good manager. But he's not going to lead the Spanish national team. Not in a World Cup year. Not a couple of months before the World Cup. And then Julian Lopetegui. No. He did okay at Sevilla, but I can't remember if he's still there now. I can't remember where he is now.
Yes, he's still at Sevilla.
But I'm telling you what, At Real Madrid, he could not handle the big names. He could not handle that squad, and he was sacked within a couple of months. So, yeah, I think he's done all. He did well at Porto, but Porto was a good club, a well-run club, a solid club. And then you've got, he didn't last at Real Madrid, and then I think he won the Europa League with Sevilla a couple of years ago. But that's Sevilla's competition. Europa League and Sevilla like a good marriage. So, yeah, I don't know.
Big club.
Losing Ed Woodward wasn't going to change anything. The Glazers are employing them. Glazers are great at branding, but that's it. It should be Manchester United Football Club, not Manchester United Commercial Club, says Jamie Davies.
Jamie, facts. You're speaking facts. Like it all goes from the top. That's why I don't. Oh, Jamie, you would have rather had Poch.
You'd rather have Poch, yeah, than Ten Hag.
Poch, the same Poch, right? That all the United legends are talking about. Which already means that he's the wrong guy. Because the second you get Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand saying this is the guy, it automatically means he's not the guy. Because they backed Ollie, didn't want to call out Ollie because they're his mates, but I'm more than happy to call out Ralph Rangnick like ASAP because they think, oh, what's he doing? But sorry, he's got more football pedigree than Ollie. But let's see what happens. Agree. But I don't think it's going to be any different. Yeah, you'll play good football. You'll get close. You might get a scalp off Liverpool and City. But Ten Hag's a bit of a bottler as well. Like, let's be honest. Like, he bottled that Champions League semi at Tottenham. You bottled against the bottlers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, 2 years and then we're gone.
I apologise for the loss of Adam here. So I'm just going to try and fix this whilst we talk. Yeah. Greg's in the comments. He says hello. Hello, Greg. Welcome back to Let's Talk Sport. And he's asked Jamie why he thinks Mauricio Pochettino is the right.
We can discuss this more, Jamie. Like, obviously, we'll probably do something together. Like, we can discuss this more in more depth. Because I want to pick your brains.
Because he says Poch built a great Spurs squad with nothing. His job at PSG is a club problem. Leonardo needs to leave Paris. Greg says, remember, Poch took Tottenham to a Champions League final, who did not have any money to spend, and then Poch beat Ten Hag. Let's not forget. Anyway, I think we've rambled on enough about Manchester United and Ten Hag. I'm going to have a quick look whilst I fix the situation here again with the screen and Luke. Oh dear, this is the only problem we have when live, and someone leaves the stream.
Yeah, Poche. Well, please get your tickets for the United Comedy Club next season. Tickets are going to be free because yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to have a look at some rumoured football kits for next season, and the picture's going to come up on screen. I've got Barcelona's kit. I don't know if you've seen any of them, Luke.
No, I don't think I have actually.
So Barcelona's kit next season. Obviously, we all know that their main sponsor is going to be based on Spotify, and there's rumours that each game they'll have a different artist across the front. So it's on screen now. The picture of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Someone's photoshopped him into Barcelona's kit for next season. It's going to be dark blue, light blue, and red stripes with a yellow sponsorship across the front, obviously manufactured by Nike, and the dark blue shorts and socks. It looks like quite a nice little design there, Luke. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, looks all right. It's a good looking kit. Isn't it? Trust me, I've seen some dodgy kits this season for next season. Like have you seen the United kit for next season?
The Man United one.
Yeah, they look like that. They're trying to recreate the treble winning side.
Speaking of Man United kit, do you want me to bring it up on screen for you? Here we are. Go on then. Go on, Luke.
That basically, I'm seeing it on like the phone, but yeah, like that United kit looks like 99. It looks like the 99 kit. Like looks like a retro shirt. So yeah, with Jadon Sancho on it. Yeah, it looks like a retro one. Can imagine David Beckham wearing this back in the 90s. So I guess they're trying to relive the glory years, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I said to Joe Davies, it looks like a cross between the 99 kit and something like a lower league club would wear. You know, like the likes of Wrexham or Forest in 99 again. You are getting those vibes from that sort of kit, and I just don't get why they've put the club in a shield. Really, I just don't really get it.
They did that in what season was it? United literally
2019-20.
Was it the anniversary of 99? They had like a yeah, it was like the anniversary of 99. That kit was hilarious because they were crap that season.
And then you got Real Madrid's kit as well. That's not much you can do with Real Madrid's kit, to be honest. It's going to be all white, but what colours you have with it? They've gone for the blue this time instead of either gold, or they've gone for orangey this season, haven't they? So
yeah, it's a good kit. It's a good kit. It's not a bad kit. All the kits are practically the same, really. Like from like the previous year.
Look at Atletico's though. That's slightly different. It's quite wild design this year, I think, for Atletico Madrid.
That does not surprise me.
Does not surprise you?
Yeah, what, an Atletico kit being wild?
They've got the squiggly stripes in all sorts of directions, Luke. Oh.
LOL. Yeah, that looks crazy. Just to see that João Felix is wearing the kit because gets him out of there.
I think I've seen the Tottenham one. I've not got an image of it, but there's his white with like yellow sleeves with Spurs plastered across it in white, and it just looks really, really weird. It is.
Oh, that's a meaty kit.
It's not very nice at all. You got PSG's kit. That's quite a nice little sleek design. You know, central crest.
PSG kits are always they are like a fashion brand. Like they're a fashion brand.
Yeah.
PSG. Crazy.
Greg says he does not like clubs trying to wear past kits.
Yeah.
Why do clubs do it?
You're just mugging off the fans.
Yeah.
You just try and mug off the fans.
I think the best PSG kit that they've ever had is the first Jordan one. I think it was the black one. Yeah, with the white stripe down the middle that they used to have as like a fourth kit. That's probably the best one they've had, in my opinion. Chelsea, it's a nice little design. They've got it's like a white and teal collar with a little pattern on it, which is quite a nice little one. That depends if they're still a club by that point, but
yeah, I'm just trying to message Adam wants some help getting back in.
You got cross city rivals Arsenal. Theirs is very similar to Manchester United's, dare I say it.
Oh, is it? It's not like those two copying off each other.
They got the same sort of colour. They got the Adidas stripes, obviously red shirt, the white shorts and socks. But yeah, the colour is exactly the same, basically, which is amusing. And then we're gonna finish it off by the best team in the world. Look at that! Look at that for kit.
Lovely. It'd be great seeing Mo Salah in that kit next season.
Proper 2005 vibes out of that one. That's what I'm getting. And it's a nice, simple design. Some people complained about it, but for me, it's a nice, simple design. And then you've got the pattern on the sleeve. On the cuff, you've got "You'll Never Walk Alone."
Oh, that's quality.
Yeah, the letters YNWA into like a nice little pattern on the sleeve cuffs. I think it's a nice kit. It's one of the better kits Liverpool have had this in there.
Yeah, just trying to think what was good Liverpool kit.
My favourite Liverpool kit is the 2007 home kit, the one that they wore, in Athens and stuff like that, with the little collar and the stripes.
13-14 was a good kit. I had that.
2014 was a good one.
Yeah.
The white V collar. My favourite
Yeah.
New Balance one. People always go for the anniversary, shirt. The one with the white V-neck collar, which is like 2014, with the 125 years as their favourite New Balance one. But my one was the one that we won the Champions League in. The 2019 kit was my favourite New Balance kit.
That was a saucy kit. Saucy kit.
That collar. Ooh. If you want a collar kit, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's a proper one. That's a proper kit.
Greg says, to be honest, Joe, Arsenal's kit is always red.
That's true.
Well, yeah, I just can't see it being anything different. He said, I would keep the white kit for City for next season, and the kit I would take away this season is the third, where it just says Man City with no badge. Oh yeah, you're a City fan, aren't you, Greg? Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, Greg's a City fan. And I think you like, is it Hearts as well in Scotland? I think.
Yeah.
It's called, yeah. But yeah, Greg's a City fan. Yeah, so you like your away kit for this season, Greg? So you would keep it for next season.
Badge tickets.
But he doesn't like the third kit, which is that manky purple one where it just has a writing. But yeah, I think it's a nice little design. I don't know what my favourite football shirt of all time is. I think for Barcelona, their best away kit's got to be their 2009 one, the yellow one with the red and black stripes.
Oh yeah, the one that they when Drogba lost his was a good kit as well.
Yeah, that's
like, hey, cheats.
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
It is the biggest disgrace.
Oh, I can just see every time someone mentions that kit, I can just imagine Iniesta just pinging it top corner.
Oh, lovely.
Best Inter Milan kit, probably that 2010 one that they won the Champions League.
I was about to say 2010 was it's a whole nother level. That
my favourite Real Madrid kit is probably the 2004-05 home shirt that they had.
I'm trying to think. The one that I quite liked was the one where, because it was different, the one 13-14.
Yeah,
that was quite good because the numbers were on a little bit different. It just looked different, looked fresh almost.
The Real Madrid
wacky, the one when Bale scored that great goal.
Oh yes,
in the Copa del Rey, where he just ended Mark Barcher's career right then and then. Was like, what? You want to outpace me? Okay.
And then he scores the header in the Champions League final as well.
Yeah, that's a big game player.
And try to think of any other kits that stand up. Any other clubs? Let us know yours in the comments.
Everton's championship kit for next season. Everton's championship kit.
Well, they've got to get a new shirt sponsor, haven't they? Everton, because Kazoo's up and they're struggling to find one at the moment because they don't know whether they're going to stay or go down. I've got a good video that I watched this morning on Everton's situation, so I'll send it across to you at some point, Luke.
They are so fucked. They're done. Go down. But the thing is, if they lose, I can just see Sam Allardyce coming in saying, you need to stay up. Okay, I'll get that done.
Sam Allardyce going back there would cause
big Sam Allardyce as well.
How good is St. Paul?
Inject that into my veins.
I think that's a nice way to leave it. Everton going down, Sam Allardyce coming in, and some great football quotes. Oh, we've got City Till I Die, I presume that stands for CTID, saying what's the topic? We'll just talk about football kits for next season, rumoured kits for next season, mate. And Greg says, both of you a Liverpool fan, what did you think about Liverpool's purple kit in the 15-16 season? Don't remember.
We had a purple kit in 18-19 as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Southampton away.
15.
That was an odd kit.
15-16 season when Klopp took over, we had that red kit, and then we had the white away and a black third. They were nice kits. The purple kit that they had in the 13-14 season was hideous. But the one we had a couple of years ago in 18-19 was pretty decent. Yeah. Can't argue with that one. I think certain clubs do have certain colours that they should go by. So like Liverpool, obviously you red home, that's standard. Your away should be white, yellow or black. I think with Manchester United, similar sort of colour range. I think they should be red home, white away, black third kit or whatever. City, you've got your sky blue home, your white away, and then the third kit is normally either red and black or something like that, or burgundy colour. Arsenal standard, you got your obviously your red home, and then you've got your away kits are either white or yellow.
There's some news about Ten Hag.
Go on.
Says as of now there's no agreement, but the chances are still high. Ten Hag is demanding a lot from United. He wants the jobs, but only on his terms. He wants to be able to remove players from the current squad and decide on new signings. Yeah, he's not getting the job. He's not getting the job. He's not going to demand. United are not going to let him say, what? You want to get rid of McFred? Oh, no. What? Do you want to get rid of Maguire? No. Poch. Mr. Yes Man. Yes, sir. Please, sir. 3 bags full, sir.
Give it gigs.
I'll get Marcus Rashford playing. He's signed as manager.
Give it Giggsy to the end of the season.
Or not.
No, CTID, is Ten Hag to United 100%, or is it are they in talks? Is it just talks? While Sky Sports were trying to make out yesterday that it was pretty much nailed on, but just reading what Luke's just read now, I don't think it is nailed on.
No, Ten Hag's demanding a lot, and quite right, he should be demanding a lot, because it's pretty much sort of confirmed that he's going to leave Ajax at the end of the season, which is a slight shame, because let's say Pep goes, if City can get in his ear and go, stay another season, and we'll come and get you to replace Pep, because if he jumps to United, he's got to think of his reputation as well, because United isn't as big as much as Jamie won't like to hear this. United ain't a draw. United ain't the be all and end all. If I'm any players or managers, I'll be looking at that club and I'll be staying well clear of United, because it's toxic. So I'll be staying clear. If I'm Ten Hag, I don't even pick up the phone. I'll wait for City next year.
Let's talk.
Or even wait 2 years for Klopp to finish up at Liverpool.
There's talk of Pep Guardiola going to be the Brazil manager in future, so after his City contract.
And apparently Klopp keeps on teasing, saying, a couple of more years or more. I'm thinking, Jurgen, don't do this to me. Don't do this.
Greg Livingston says, I hate saying Everton might go down, but they have young players like Mason Holgate and Ben Godfrey and Nathan Patterson, who used to play for Rangers, paid 16 million. You expect him playing, not Seamus Coleman. And then City Till I Die says, good. As a City fan, I hate United, but that team needs a fresh start. Give Ten Hag a job and let him rebuild. And then Ten Hag has apparently said no, he says in the comments. So
wouldn't surprise me.
Which is interesting. So we've just spent most of this video talking about Ten Hag to Man United, and now at the end of the video, he might have just said no to them, which is an interesting thing to end on. Is Ten Hag going to go to Old Trafford, or is he not? We don't know. But this has been another edition of the Let's Talk Soccer show. Thanks for Luke to join me, and thanks for Adam to join me as well. He had to leave during the show, but thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like the video, comment in future videos, subscribe to Let's Talk Sport, and look out for editions of the Let's Talk Soccer show. And we'll see you all very soon. And we're out of here.